Hey, what is up? Hey, land hunters, this is Virus. Yep, so today I'm gonna try something a little bit different compared to my usual videos where it's just a lot of text and I'm typing a lot of things. I figured it might be easier for me to talk to you guys instead of just reading stuff. Yep, and so continuing on, you're here today, I'm guessing because you want to learn more about this amazing weapon, the Soul Sword and Shield, also known as the Sword and Claw. So what is the Sword and Claw? Okay, it is a new type of Sword and Shield. It's has a very different mechanic compared to the hit Sword and Shield, where you're giving up your defensive capabilities to guard to gain more offensive power. So yeah, stick around as I explain and talk about the little things about Sword and Claw. この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Little things number one, the grapple and building the soul gauge. Alright, so you can fulfill your inner Spider-Man dreams by shooting out the claw when you press and hold. Alright, so when you let go, you will dash into the behemoth. So as you can see from these clips, the moment you dash in, that first hits that land, it will release these purple orbs that fill up your soul gauge. And the soul gauge is one very important mechanic for the sword and claw. So we're going to talk about the soul gauge next. Alright, so what is so special about the soul gauge? Okay, so when your soul gauge is charged, this is where your main damage is going to come from. Okay, so when you with the max soul gauge, every time you dash into the behemoth, you are going to build up the fatigue gauge, and also your combos of course do more damage, especially where the one where you're jumping, the jumping slash. Look at this, yeah, see the jumping slash, 23k damage. That is where the bulk of your damage is going to come from when your soul gauge is maxed. And another feature of this sword and claw is that the soul gauge, when the soul gauge is activated and the behemoth is fatigued, you can use your claw by shooting it out, and you're trading your offensive power for this thing where the fatigue bar drains much slower. The more sword and claw in the party doing this, the slower it drains. What this means is that you are creating more fatigue time for the rest of the party to beat the crap out of the behemoth. So when you finally get the sword and claw, when you're using it, this is something that you can consider as well. Alright, so now I would like to touch on the last point that I would like to bring across, the little things number 3, and that is the invulnerability frames. Invulnerability frames. God damn it, English is hard. Okay, let's just call it iframes. Okay, in the combo of the sword and claw, there is specifically 3 parts to this weapon. The combo, 3 parts to the combo where I find is very interesting is that you will not be taking any damage. The first one, as you can see from here, this is where you're flying towards the behemoth. During this time, when you're flying towards the behemoth, you will not take any damage. Okay, and the second one, as you can see here, is where you're doing the jumping slash. So this is the second part of the combo, where after you dash in, you jumping slash. The jump, you will not take damage. And the last one is when you're jumping backwards. Alright, so when you're jumping backwards, this as well, you will not take damage in mid-air. And yep, so that was some little things about the sword and claw that I hope you find useful. So I'm going to end this video with some miscellaneous thoughts about this weapon. Okay, so I find that everybody has their own playstyle in Dragon Project, of course, but for me I find that for example in these next few clips, you can see that I pair it up with Magi's that is quick quick to charge and quick to fire. For example, the Feast of Judgment. The Feast of Judgment has very fast charge rate and it is almost instant cast, although the range is short. But because you're using the sword and claw, distance isn't a problem. You can just rush into the behemoth and then just fire off your Feast of Judgment. So these are some little things that you can consider as well when you finally have the sword and claw when it's officially released in Dragon Project. And yeah, so that those are some of my thoughts on this weapon and some little things that I think that will be useful when you have the weapon itself. So please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you found this useful, and I would really appreciate it if you do. And yeah, and this is supposed to be a secret, but I'm preparing something special when this channel hits 100 subscribers. So leave a comment down in the section below to let me know if there is anything you would like me to explore or talk about, to explain, and I would gladly do so. So hope you have a nice day, hope to see you around. Bye!